Hello, fellow bunnies. Welcome to the Genshin drinking game. Take a shot every time someone says father. Take two. Otherwise, you can't see them. Oh, they're appearing. But I
Yes.
have beside, I have
Call
beside,
me father. It's the only way.
beside me are Rusty and Razor.
Don't you mean Rusty and Rusty Jr.?
Oh God.
Or,
just feel
or, or if you want to go down the other route, it's Razor and Razor the Second.
I hate
Or
you.
Razor Jr. if you prefer.
I hate you.
What are you talking about? I'm amazing.
Yeah. So, I have myself some peach horoyoi peach, which is an alcoholic beverage here in South Korea. 3% alcohol. Oh wait, I didn't plug in my controller. I'm an idiot.
What was the Korean version of senpai? Is it sunbae?
Sunbae, yeah.
Yeah, son.
Yes, Razor, call me sunbae.
Okay, you made it weird now. You made it weird. Why? I feel like Rusty makes it his mission to make everything weird. I feel like Rusty makes it his mission to make everything weird.
What's wrong with sunbae? There's nothing weird about sunbae.
There's nothing weird about sunbae. It's just that the way you said it was weird. Well, before I proceed, I'm going to flex. Yes, as you can see, father came home.
Take a shot.
Rusty, rebuild!
I just started.
Got it!
Walked into that one.
Yeah. I got no one but myself to blame for that one. Also, no, I've not I thought I was progressing in decreasing the list, but I just increased the list of side quests. Anyway. Let's get back to the quest. Last time, we saw a ghost. And Letty tried asking advice on how to jackhammer the Trambler. But the ghost was like, nah, man.
Lenny tried.
Nah, man,
I thought you were about to say.
Nah, man, I can't help you. I'm a ghost.
I thought you were about to say Lenny was asking advice on how to jackhammer a ghost. I'm like, my God. Ghostbusters 2 all over again. Oh. No.
It
can't be.
If you hear him moaning and groaning from Rusty, he's playing Stellar Blade.
Oh.
And I would happily play Stellar Blade on the PS5 if I had one.
Don't you understand? Don't you understand?
Hey, how did everything go?
I understand completely.
Well,
oh no!
Long story short, we ran into a small issue.
Angel, let's go.
Clarevy can't go into the sunlight.
What? I thought Clarevy was a ghost, not a vampire. What do you mean?
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her.
Okay.
But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Okay, are you a ghost or a vampire? Which are you?
Both.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
Not sure pushing works on a non-corporeal being. Yeah, clearly not. So you're on the father drinking game. Don't count this one if it is.
Take a shot. You're counting it anyway. Don't worry about it, chat. I'm keeping her accountable.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
Since I don't, since I'm watching this in Korean, I don't have to listen to them. I can just read it off the screen, so I can.
Oh
talk
yeah,
over the cut.
I saw a little bit of it, and it was like everybody's voiced by a British voice actor. I was like, what?
I'm
Why
like,
is everyone
it's Xenoblade Chronicles all over again. And I'm like, all right, it kind of worked in the first one. The second one, it didn't work at all, and the third one was alright.
True.
Like, it was actually pretty good for the most part. But man, that second
I've
game
pretty
was
much
rough.
tried it all already. Nothing worked.
It's
Eventually,
I
the
consider
sun
the
went
Sega
down,
game
so
very
all
hard
I
to
could
play.
do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list.
Oh, and then
It's
I
right
almost
here.
forgot about Xenoblade Chronicles X. Everyone forgets
Really?
about Xenoblade Chronicles
Well,
X.
what are
It was
we waiting for?
alright.
Let's take a look.
Like, I'm talking about voice acting wise. Gameplay wise, it's my favorite in the series.
Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade, Landois, Chambel, Horaire.
Man, I wish you could hear Paimon speak French. Thomas, Rusty.
I would be.
You heard nothing. You all heard nothing.
After all that talk of remember your code names, you were the one who broke it.
I'm shut up. You all heard nothing. You all heard nothing.
Right.
I was
it's
talking
alright.
about I was talking about your horse.
Yes, you were talking about my horse, Sir Alistair.
No. His full name is Alistair Thomas Lambert.
That's glorious. We nicknamed him the Tank Engine because he never stops.
All right,
He's a
so
really
I'm seeing the execution list. All right, Horaire, Landois, Lapo,
killing me. You're killing me here.
Jambel.
I'm slowly dying. As you
Oh,
butcher
yikes.
French words in my
That
presence.
Horaire guy has a huge scar on his face.
I'm not even good at
He's
speaking
trying
French.
to give him
It's
Paimon the creeps.
in my blood. It's in my blood somewhere to give people shit.
The live stream says otherwise.
Let us become whole.
Ah,
You want to
I've met
combine
him
with me?
before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any
What?
future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Damn. The guy had the negative riz in his life.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended.
He said no because he knows that he has negative riz.
It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him.
I gotta take a shot.
And, well, I never saw him again after that.
Damn, so anybody who tries to betray the House of the Hearth gets nerfed.
Wait,
That's so sad.
so that means the knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house. Betrayal is not to
You
be
know,
taken lightly.
I'm not gonna lie.
I know too many
This game's
secrets to come
story
and go as
is
we
like
please. So, if you do try to leave,
it's like the
your
Evangelion
life.
to Nier. Like, I don't even know how to describe what the fuck this is.
Oh god, that's a terrible combination, Rusty. Combining Evangelion and Nier, that is a recipe for apocalypse. His riz is so bad that he can't even riz himself. Yes, exactly, Queenie.
her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years.
Don't give me a choice. Don't give me a choice,
Let's
man. I
shift
don't
our
want to do
attention
this.
then. Freminet,
Don't do
were
it.
you able to find anything out?
Were you able to find anything, my son?
Freminet.
Sorry. I was thinking about something. I managed to talk to quite a few people. But I
Oh,
couldn't
they're
help
giving
but
me the
notice
choice,
that
you
the
sons of
atmosphere in the
bitches.
house was
You
a
know, the
little
story of this game is confusing and fucked up. Yeah.
strange.
Strange.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
I mean,
I want to see what
I
happens.
know there have been arguments in the past. Times when people haven't
I'll
gotten
sacrifice
along.
my individuality.
Chaplot and Filial are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
That's to be expected, actually. Father
Alright,
brought
I
us all
gotta take a
here,
shot.
shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here. As members of the House of the
And I gotta
Hearth,
take a
we're
shot.
also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud.
Yeah, if you say that out loud, you'll get nerfed.
People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her
And I gotta
vision.
take a shot.
They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filial and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like
And I gotta
Father
take
is
a
in the dark about any of this.
I know. There's so many shots.
Well, that's true.
I don't know
But
what
it
the
just
fuck this
feels like
is,
things have gotten worse lately.
but
Filial
this is
and
weird.
the
What's
others,
with all this runic
it
shit?
seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something. I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
Oh
Do
my
you think
god.
she's been inciting them to
Are we
act
making
out?
a mind baby?
Yeah, I do need a shot counter. I don't know how to make one, though.
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about
The
darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
You weren't there in the past. You didn't know what was going on, Lenny.
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
I don't think.
This is all because of Project
Oh my
Stuja,
God.
isn't it?
Whoa. Hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh?
Stuja.
This is the second time it's come up now.
Project Stuja. That sounds like the name of a soup.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has
And I
told
gotta take a
us,
shot.
which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future. Because the House of the Hearth was so
I gotta take a
successful in
shot.
obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
No, Paimon, it isn't. They have the Gnosis. Who the fuck knows what they're gonna do with it?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Father thinks so too, but
I gotta take
she's
a
in no
shot.
position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Looks like the Fatui are planning something big. But given how little Lenny and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. I should keep a sharp eye out during future dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn.
Okay,
Boy, that thing is
super
fucking
complicated
fast
top
as
secret
fuck.
Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying, and that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal, but it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filiol and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father
And I
will be
gotta take a
forced to
shot.
take action.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filiol and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy for now. Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Freminet, keep a close eye on Filiol and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I don't know if it'll be a good night, but alright.
Oh, okay, yep, that's a boss. That's a boss fight. Okay, you know, once you said that this mech is pretty fucking good, I wasn't expecting it to be that good.
Oh, I gotta go this way. I'm stupid. Oh, I gotta rest there?
Oh, I'm always looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all.
Do you sleep ever?
Hey, you don't think the Knave will be too angry with Lenny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you?
Ah, I'm sure she won't nerf him.
She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
Protect you! Protect you! You hide away in your pocket dimension while I do all the fighting. What the hell do you mean, protect you?
Yes. Take a shot. You're raging at Paimon.
Am I wrong, though? Am I wrong, though?
But what if you were?
Yeah, exactly. I like to look at it like 2B and 9S. Well, 2B was doing all the fighting. 9S was helping her out a little bit, sort of, kind of.
Paimon hides in her pocket dimension. She doesn't do shit.
Oh, well, in that case, we should just plan on running away. We'll grab Lenny and the others and we can make a break
Now
for it
I'm
as fast
pretty
as we
sure
can.
this is the final boss. And my god, what a final boss this is.
Ghost Child.
Quick, let's catch up with her before anyone sees.
If I'm correct in lore, Paimon doesn't do that. She does it to me. I hardly ever see her. Wheat, potato. Where's the other potato? Where's the other potato? Come here, potato.
Over there!
You just can't. You just
I don't
can't.
know.
Alright.
She disappeared because of gameplay reasons.
Oh, where is she going?
And you know, who considers Paimon a threat? Like, it's not like she does anything. Actually, didn't in a cutscene, like, she like throw something at a dude?
I don't remember. I just wish she did a little more than leech off of my money and eat all my food.
Oh, look! She stopped!
Devi, what you doing, girl?
Hey, man, if you
He
ever
did and
wanted
almost
to
killed
fight
another dude.
armored core on foot,
I don't believe that.
I opened the window while no one
What
was
was that?
looking.
have you ever wanted to fight an
Look how
armored core on
pretty
foot?
the outside is.
Oh,
I have. Now I understand what the fuck that feels like.
Window.
If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right?
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that?
Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision.
I got defeated
Everyone in this
again.
family is nothing more than
Oh
a
boy,
tool.
this is gonna be one of
Something
those
to be
days.
used and exploited. We're all expendable, including me.
Don't say that, Clary.
As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value, and you're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough.
You're saying the knave did all that? It's just that
This is
doesn't
probably
seem
the
like
first
something
game
she
I've
would
ever
do.
actually done the fishing
She's
side quest
scary and
for.
all, but it
that
seems
has
like
fishing
even
in it.
she has lines
I
she
didn't
wouldn't
even do the one
cross.
for Red Dead Redemption.
I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
Mother?
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
Those quick jabs are
Harry.
just so.
There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really
You know,
here.
I thought
with
you were
us.
going to be wrong about the
Paimon
moaning
can't
and
tell if
groaning,
she's actually
Usagi,
talking
but
to
here I
us
am,
or if
moaning
she's
and groaning.
mistaken us for someone else.
Oh yeah, guys. Since he started playing Stellar Blade, Rusty has developed a prejudice against starfish.
Oh, I wouldn't say prejudice. I fucking discriminate against them. I take action. Prejudice is thoughts. Discrimination is actions.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to.
Yeah, he's
We
gotten
should
his
keep
cheeks
her
clapped,
company for a little
clapped by
longer.
starfish more than once. I would know. I witnessed it.
Mostly because to stream this game, I have to suffer through a 1 second input lag, which is murder in a game that requires precise input timing.
She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot.
Fuck.
It's getting windy.
Why didn't I heal? Why
We should
didn't I
close the
heal? Why
window.
didn't I heal?
Ooh,
Why
look
did I
at the
just say I could
moon.
do an attack
Isn't it
now?
pretty?
And then I didn't do an
Is
attack
this
that
a
Wanna hear a
stunned.
secret?
Is
I
this a
heard
ghost stuck
that
in a
if you
time
look
loop?
up at the night sky in Smash
Ooh, I hope so. I like
you can
those
see
kinds of
the
stories.
aurora.
Because
It's supposed to be super pretty.
I watched I
Even
binge watched
prettier than the
the
moon
Dead Boy Detective show with
Which,
Mamasaki.
by the way, sounds like a yaoi anime.
It's not a yaoi anime.
I was about to say I heard that, and then she said I watched it with my mom, and I'm like, that sounds like you watched. Did you corrupt your mom with boys? Love?
No, I did not. Anyway, in one of the episodes, there was like a family of ghosts that got stuck in a time loop of having to relive their murder. It was a woman and her two daughters, and they got killed by the husband / father. Queenie says, I would call that a skill issue. Get better, lol.
You're right. And I did. I eventually mastered the 1 second input lag. I'm like, wow, I'm not terrible at this game. And then I got rid of the input lag when I stopped streaming. I'm like, my God, I'm a master at this game.
It still didn't change his discrimination against starfish.
Nah, because there's one level of this game where
it's corrupted
they are
him.
the worst.
It's gotten so bad that every time he goes to the beach and sees a starfish, he can't help but want to squish it.
I mean, I never go to the beach, but yeah.
Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together.
Aww.
But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her.
Wait, was Clary the previous Knave's biological kid?
What should I do?
Staring up in the moon.
Oh, they
Mama
stay
really
on the
doesn't
ground
understand
and
what's going
explode.
on with her.
That's great. That's just wonderful.
I think she's stuck in the past and she doesn't realize that she is dead.
Well,
That might be the
let's
case.
head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
Or she grew up as an adult. Wait, didn't she die as a teenager though?
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
I have a question.
Oh? What is it?
Huh? Have the Knave and the Doctor ever worked together?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kind of ran into
Yeah, I think the
Clary
answer is in
last
one of
night, and
her voice
that's what
lines.
she told us. We met the Doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
It's possible that Father and the
And I
Doctor
gotta
have
take a
had
shot.
certain dealings, but I don't think Father would
I gotta
work
take
with
2
him.
shots, motherfucker.
Oh, this is gonna be a hard one.
Hmm.
Oh, I should have stun grenaded. That's what I
We're
should
not
have.
really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the
Quick
stage
word of advice:
for
if you're
successful
playing this game and the
partnership.
enemy does something you don't like, throw a stun grenade.
Maybe not the current Knave and the current and the Doctor, but like I'm guessing the previous Knave had.
I did
had a
hear,
dealing with them.
though, that when Father first
And I
became a
gotta take a shot.
Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth.
I gotta take 2 shots. I'm gonna die.
Father rejected most
I
of his
gotta take another
proposals, except for
motherfucking shot.
one. It had to do with some sort of secret
My
experiment.
god, 3 shots in a row.
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clary was talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research.
Man, what if
That
I
was
took
the
the
extent
other
of his
path?
involvement.
What if I said
I
no?
still don't think
What
that
would
counts
this
as
fight
working
be?
together.
Not fucking this, I hope.
Find it in the game? Oh.
The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of
And
the
I gotta
Hearth
take
has
a
its
shot.
own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clary seems to think the Knave and the Doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clary is lying either. The easiest thing to do would be just ask the Knave directly, but Paimon
How
doesn't
did that
think she'd
kill
tell
me?
us.
How did that kill me after I pushed him back? How does that work?
Father didn't come
In the
back
last
last
3
night.
minutes, 5
She's
shots.
probably still near
Yep.
the shore. We'll be counting on
make
you
that
to
make that
distract her.
6.
Lynette, you're with me. Freminet, you know what to do. Be on your guard, everyone. All right, let's get to it.
So the map makes it pretty obvious which area we can swim in and which area we can't. Cause like, you see Fontaine and like the water is like is a brighter blue, and then you go down further away from it, there's like a certain line, and that's like the area that you can't dive down in, cause the ocean is like a darker shade of blue.
Oh, yeah, no. Just casually walk up and punch me in the face.
We'll dive real quick.
I have to I, I have to I have to stun this dude so much just to be able to do any kind of damage.
I'm gonna touch these. Barrel conch. At first I thought we should dive down everywhere, but then my game developer mid said, you realize that will increase the size of the game by too much. Mind. Ah, thanks. That one goes that way. What was this? Oh. I'm sorry. Oh, it's invisible! Ah! He turns invisible. Oh, he's invisible again. Oh, sorry.
Damn, you know, I'm not gonna lie, Colony, if you had this shit already, why didn't you send these things to go cleanse the earth and not fucking robot androids? I mean, I know why, but it's annoying.
Where are you? What the hell is it? Ah! Back! He turned invisible again.
Oh. It's like I'm fighting an Elden Ring boss. Holy shit. No, it's like I'm fighting a Sekiro and Elden Ring boss all rolled into one.
Nice. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill you, but you forced my hand. I was just swimming, minding my own business, but then you decided to try and clap my cheeks. Which I did not deserve. Oh, I got a key. Yes. Well, maybe it's above this leaf. Aha! I was right. Alright, enough. Enough candling marine life. Let's get back to the surface. Double dive! Treasure! Mine.
Why does he have an instant kill attack? I mean, of course he does. Of course he does.
I can swim, but you can't. Yeah, 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 yeah. I just went bad. I guess it would make the size of the game a little too big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be the size of Final Fantasy 14 rather than the size
Allow
of
me.
Genshin Impact.
Coming at ya! Fire! Well, with rocks. Cha! Ah! Go! Wipe out! Umbrella warfare, I guess. Coming at ya! Ha! Rest and rebuild! Overruled!
No combo attacks for you.
Go!
Everlasting as the moon.
Billowing surge!
I just realized that you can't use a healer for Arlecchino.
Water jet!
I think that's on purpose.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Hiya!
That's a new attack. You didn't do that before. Fuck!
Did you die?
I'll wait until he's done with his gamba. Okay.
She's still there? How long has she been there?
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
Nah, we slept fine.
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions? Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Ah, fuck, she knew.
Us? Distract you? A good one. But no, we were just here for a chat.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think.
God damn it, Paimon.
No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere? Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
So you know everything then?
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient.
So can you?
Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia. Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along, if only for your friends' sakes.
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
We should release the pigeon Lenny gave us.
Oh, good idea.
Well,
Hopefully he
at least
sees
the
it in
pigeon
time.
didn't get turned into a drumstick.
Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
We really don't have any other options.
Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Lenny and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best to not get them in any more trouble.
The question. Ah! I didn't get to read. Did I get everything on 20? Yes, I did. Should I do this? Go here. Where? Where is it? Where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? Tales from the core, please complete it. I got it! It's Tales from the core. No. 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 Oh, I got so many hangout events to do. Damn, so many to finish.
Fuck. You know what? Let's keep going and see what happens.
It's a I hate it. I hate it. I hate this. I hate this. Why? Just why? Why did it have to... Nama Usia. Usia. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Usagi hates it here.
I hate it here.
Usagi hates it here.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Liver. I'm just gonna call it Mr. Liver because I don't give a fuck about this commission. Mr. Liver, I understand your request and I'm willing to assist you to the best of my ability, but, well, please look at this application. The person in charge here is Mr. Clapier. I don't know. I'm calling you Clappers. I don't care because I don't care about this commission.
Clappers.
That's how much I don't care. All the material you previously submitted are his to sort and deal with. Apart from him, none of us are permitted to handle them. Personally, I own a business. His official stamp is needed before your materials can enter our expenses calculation system. Yeah, you know what? I've been here 3 times already. Are you going to handle my case or aren't you? Please calm down, Mr. Liver. There are only 2 people in Mr. Clapper's office. The other is Mr. Montoy. I don't care. But he's getting on in years and is waiting to retire. In truth, he hasn't done any work in the office for a while now. He doesn't even draw his salary anymore. You didn't get a notice. Hello, Tumbo. I'm in the middle of Arlecchino's quest again. But in order to continue, I gotta do this stupid commission. But anyway, Tumbo, how you doing? Now I'll just go to the office, make the old man stamp my stuff. Our cons, I'll stamp them myself if I must. I'm very sorry, but that won't do. First, it contravenes the rules, and second, the key to the stamp is with Mr. Clappers. Yes, I'm calling him I know it's spelled differently, but I'm calling him Mr. Clappers because I don't give a shit. I don't care. I just wanted to continue with the story quest. I just wanted to continue with the Arlecchino story quest. I'm okay, Mr. We missed you too, Tumbo. Oh, by the way, Arlecchino came home because she knew I was fighting for custody over Freminet. As for me, I have other things to attend to as well. Please believe me when I say that Mr. Clappers will return and help you settle this matter today. Alright, have a good day, Miss Cornelia. And you too, Mr. Liver. Thank you for the congratulations, but I'm pretty sure it's mostly because father wants to fight me for custody. Looks like I have to go home empty-handed, and I gotta take a shot before Rusty.
Yeah, Rusty's locked in.
Yep. He's playing Stellar Blade is in the middle of a boss fight.
Final boss fight too.
Nothing really, I just wasted my time. Half a day to be precise. I've had it up to here with this Clappers. The Palais Marmonia ordered a few clockwork mecha from us, but they have yet to pay for them. The first time I came to look for him, he told me that the office is doing an internal end-of-month audit and could only dispense funds to external parties next month. As such, my application could not be processed. I got her and then tried the weapons and pulled Lenny's bow. Hey, if you have another 5-star bow use, you can always give it to them. The second time I came, he claimed that they were out of stamp pad ink and their supplier's ink warehouse had caught fire, which meant that they needed to purchase them elsewhere. This in turn meant that my application could not be stamped. Third time he claimed that his external assisting personnel registration form, by God, that is a long-ass name, hadn't been updated and needed to be filled out again. And of course, they were out of forms, and new ones would only come in tomorrow. What's going to come in today and get one, but now he isn't even in the office. Archons. Mr. Liver, why do you look so upset? What can I help you with? Can I help you with anything? Oh, it's a Millicene. Officer Ramia. It's so good to see you. This is what happened. Sarah comes feeling out of Liver's rambling mouth. Mr. Clappers. He's not easy to get a hold of, for sure, but he really is on Araneus at the moment, and not in Palimormonia. Regardless, however, let's get the form for you first. But Clapper said that there aren't any more forms. I have a way to help solve your problem. As I recall, some stores that have long-term arrangements with the Palimormonia have encountered the same issue you have. Their solution is to regularly come to the Palais from time to time to collect forms and documents they might need. This makes completing and submitting forms easier and quicker on the one hand, and keeps them abreast of changes made to said documents on the other. It pays to be prepared, as they say. Is that how all the forms disappeared? And that's why I'd say that these stores must have those extra forms, so let's pay them a visit. Besides, I'm sure they'd be more than willing to help out once they've heard of your futile trips to the Palais. Ah yes, we best get the forms you need, fill them out, then bring them to Mr. Clapper's office before office hours at the Palais end. Would you be willing to help out, Traveler? Traveler, please help me. If I cannot get this done, I fear that another sleepless night awaits. Fine. You just need to check out these two stores and try to borrow the newest version of the external assisting personnel registration form. Jesus Christ, give it a shorter name.
Okay, I bring out a reoccurring joke, but Rusty just is locked in,
Yeah.
so he wouldn't be able to get it.
Rusty's too busy with the final boss. Not long ago, the farmer helped the Palais repair street lamps, while the latter was involved in adjusting their clock. They often take assignments from the Palais, so they're certain to have a form on them somewhere. I'll be counting on your help regarding those locations. In the meantime, Liver and I will split up and go to the ice shops.
Come on!
I don't need stairs. I can just float down. Estelle, I need your help. Parents desire to borrow the form. So love for Liver. I'm afraid I haven't any extras. I brought a staff member from the store to assist me when I was repairing streetlights at the Palimormonia. Now he was barely any help at all, so I didn't put his name down on the form. But when it came to time to hand the form in, Clappers insisted I put every last name down. He even said that there would be serious unpredictable consequences if I did not fill it out truthfully. Seriously, this just was one missing name. What serious consequences could that lead to? Preposterous. Man, I gotta take the stairs. How many quests have you completed? Look at this. I ended up accidentally opening new quests and have made no progress. I regret to inform you, Tumble, that I've gotten lazy. Look at all these. Damn, father is disappointed. Also, I have so many as well, even though I just beat the dragon for the first time. Ah. Is this what happens when you unlock them by accident? Hey, bonus. Do I know how to make a new... Eh. About the forms. This happens pretty often when you're dealing with the Pally Marmonio. I do have an extra form, so you can pass it to him. I wouldn't let him get his hopes up about the Pally's work efficiency. Even if the form is submitted, it will take some time for the formal allocation of funds, and there's no use pressing them for it either. Oh, but Tumble, I may not have progressed in the quest, but I did unlock this part of the map, finally. And this part of the map, I just need to unlock this part of the map. And then the map would be completed, kind of. Well, actually, no, I need to get this part of the map, too. Damn.
No. You don't get to move. You don't get to play the game.
I ain't taking the stairs. Wait, no, that's for the other one. You got any new recipes I can learn? Fermented juice. Perfume. Oh, I thought this was the light of the elevator.
Oh my god, second phase. There's a second phase. There's a third fucking phase. Like, what is happening?
You okay, buddy? Do you need a hug? I think I managed
really
to
locked
soft
in.
lock myself by entering the location you're in the wrong way. Oh no. Pretty, no!
He's really locked in.
No one has any surplus forms. What are we going to do? Has the Playmore Marina really been hiring contractors this often, lady? Curious. I got your form right here. Oh my, you truly are my savior. If I had worked in vain one more time, I would surely have cast myself into a river. May I ask you to refrain from any behavior that might affect your personal safety in the city's image? Whatever the case, please fill the form out first. Once you've done so, I'll get Miss Cornelia to pass this on to Mr. Clappers. No matter how busy he is, Mr. Clappers couldn't possibly ignore a form already on his table. Ugh! Finally!
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait. I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions
Oh my god,
is
it's like
necessary for a
Garo.
child's development.
Alright, this boss fight went from horrible to awesome in just 2 seconds.
Well, Dave, I'm glad to get along with the
How
children,
does
but
it
I got
feel?
some questions about
How
folks.
does it feel to be knocked on your ass over and over again?
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Freminet. Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately.
Don't you touch Freminet.
No matter. I'm not one
That
to
is my son.
discriminate. All
That
those
was
who
the
betray the
most
house meet
anime
the same
thing I've ever
fate.
seen.
There are no
Like, my God.
exceptions.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You
And I
must
gotta
feel
talk.
something for them.
I gotta take my medicine, clean the little clean cat box.
You still haven't
Any
cleaned the cat box?
organization in which feelings come
Well.
before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is
And I gotta
hardly
take a
an
shot.
exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most. Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least.
I'm sure I'll
As
get
our
used to it one
guests,
day.
you
Yeah,
two
you're
will
gonna
not
have to.
be held
I'm stuck like
accountable
this.
along with them.
There's really no other way to solve the issue.
I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Freminet will be able to keep their lives. As for Filial, Nentoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
But that's awful.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove. If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
It's a deal then.
Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and
Oh,
keep
no,
better
she caught the
track of it
bird.
next time.
Well, at least it didn't get turned into a drumstick.
It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
Okay, leave the bird out of the
Wait,
squad.
where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned. Well, time to go.
That's
Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
Is he gonna talk to Nouvellette? Well, how much did I get? Let me see. I have 11. That's plus 2. That's 13. So I'll need 15 more. I better take my water. Yes.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette. I
What's
must
up,
say,
French Grandpa?
I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved.
Oh, you
before I
have
go.
got to be
It
shitting
requires a rather
me.
lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
So we're just gonna stand here in awkward silence? No, we're just gonna take a seat.
Yeah, this is.
That's a big ass teacup. That looks more like
I
fit for a
understand
soup
your
bowl.
request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. So allow me to use water as an analogy. A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out.
What did she
As
ask
someone
for?
who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually
Oh my
reach
god.
the ocean.
I'm the boss fight now! Jesus Christ.
That's, oh my god, it really is Korean near.
Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless.
Oh, the credits
I believe
roll.
the water that
The
flows
credits
within them
roll.
is simply meant for a different destination,
All right.
like a
All right.
field in need of
All
irrigation.
right, that was a good game.
Or
Jesus
perhaps
Christ.
the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Damn. I thought you'd be your own boss fight.
I was.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Kind of.
Your words paint an optimistic picture
Oh,
indeed.
that was awesome.
Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I mean, if you don't have like one of those like if you're going camping and you need water but you didn't bring any and you have to get it from the river and you don't have like one of those purifiers. I don't know what they call it. The other way of cleaning the water is like just boil it and on a
That
campfire.
doesn't clean the water. It just makes it safe to drink.
Well, how would you clean the water then?
You need chemicals for that, or there's like it comes in like a dissolvable pill form that you drop into it that makes it cleaner.
Oh.
But barring that to make drinkable water, the difference between clean water and drinkable water is pretty big, actually.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect.
Yeah, it's even
to your
worse
proposal.
when you deal with ocean
Perhaps
water.
you
If
could
you have to
expound on that?
desalinate water, you definitely need equipment for that. You can't really do that without equipment.
Yeah, it's like it's basically salt water. So it's like you gotta have all sorts of equipment in order to clean that.
Yep.
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine.
And the amount of power
And,
generation that you
unless
need
absolutely
to
necessary,
make to turn
I will
large
no
amounts
longer
of
carry out any
ocean water
special
into drinkable water
missions
is pretty
within
insane.
Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean
That's
that
why
in the future,
we
cases
import
similar
water
to
from
the
like
Tartuffe
clean water
assassination will
sources
cease
instead of
to
just
cross my desk.
cleaning ocean water because it's actually less expensive.
Tartuffe. Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all
Oh,
those charities, you mean? My deepest
I didn't
condolences
think
to his
how long
family,
how
but
long did I
without
play
any
this game
evidence,
for?
I
Like
cannot
3 or
imagine
4
how the
days?
House of the
And I
Hearth
got
might
you.
have been involved in his passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I am inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from
I wonder
Snezhnaya
if there's
for you to
another
enjoy.
ending. I wonder if there's an
I do
alternate
hope I
ending.
get the chance to hear your impressions.
Wait, since
Perhaps at our next meeting? Yes?
Since Nesnaya is the nation of cryo, wouldn't that be winter water?
What?
She said she got spring water from Snezhnaya. And Snezhnaya is like constantly covered in snow. Wouldn't that make it winter water?
That is a terrible pun.
Indeed.
Now,
I
if you're
trust
actually
you would
being
not
serious, then
overlook
I'm
your
gonna have to
commitment in the meantime.
I'm gonna have to send you the symptom. But if you were making a joke, then that was a terrible pun. I'm sorry. I'm sending you. I'm telling you to the symptom mention anyway.
All right,
Wouldn't that be
traveler
winter water?
Paimon.
Yeah.
Time to go.
Inside of your brain. I'm gonna shove this winter so far up your ass. It's gonna touch your brain. You're gonna have brain freeze.
Yeah, it's funnier when you're not locked in.
I'm on that post game clarity right now. Post game sage mode.
Oh, I should show everybody real quick once it's done loading. I hope we're not immediately in the cutscene though. I want to show people the weapon I gave to Arlecchino. Oh no, we're in a cutscene. Fuck.
So, what exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Winnie, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay. Oh,
Man, how am I already running out of
look.
tones?
You've got your thinking cap on, don't you, Traveler?
Why do I not have my thinking cap on? The name may seem relaxed, but she didn't seem to be joking earlier when she said those who betray the organization must pay with their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. How should we stop her? No, there's something else we should figure out first.
Damn, that robot must have taken me something like 15 tries.
While we were talking in front of the Palimormonia, she mentioned Clary's name. Does that mean she knew where Clary was this entire time? Maybe she even anticipated how Lenny and the others were going to act. Hey, it's that guy with the scar.
Shoot. Are you alright? Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
I also wasn't paying attention.
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
Well, thank you. It looks kind of familiar from some reason. It's the scar.
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
Bro, you should have covered that scar with makeup.
I'll take 3 papers.
Nah.
Here.
Everybody needs to see it. It's a badge of honor.
Thank you for your patronage.
Yeah, but
May
if he's
the
hiding
Archons
from
bless you with good
Arlecchino, he has to
fortune.
cover it up with makeup.
If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers
Even
every
if you
day.
try to cover it up, covering
I should
it up
probably
makes it
just take on a
even more
smaller
noticeable
inventory,
in some
though, right?
cases.
I'm getting married soon, so
It is a
sometimes it's hard to
distinguishing
not get
factor,
ahead of
but
myself.
You can make it so that distinguishing
Anyway,
factor is
I should head out.
something else.
Goodbye.
I learned that from Batman.
Well,
Good luck
now
getting
my
married,
affairs are
sir.
settled. We should take the boat back to Poisson.
Poisson!
We've even acquired some
I gotta
light
take a shot.
reading to enjoy along the way.
You know what? It's been a while. You haven't clearly taken enough shots.
Actually, why don't we
Father.
stick around
Father,
for
I need help.
Fuck you, man. I gotta take 2 shots.
Father Razor. Father Razor.
Shut
Stop
up!
it!
Shut up! Shut up! I'm terraforming a planet here.
Damn. Is this how you treat your flock? I'm gonna join
I
another
just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back
I'm
to
preparing this.
Posala
I'm
anytime
gonna
soon.
join the church
I'm preparing this planet for the human race.
I'm
Thank
gonna,
the flock.
I'm gonna join a church with busty nuns.
What?
Looks like
What do you mean?
Paimon
You're
is
only
trying to
gonna
buy us
prove
more
all
time.
yourself.
If we head back now, I doubt
You're
Lily
only
and the
gonna
others will
prove
have
all
made any
yourself.
progress. What should we do?
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the
No,
situation
nobody,
in your favor.
nobody actually.
I'm sorry to
They
ruin your
always
fantasy,
follow
but
the
your efforts
follow
are
the
meaningless.
celibacy, the oath of celibacy.
That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition.
What is it?
If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Claire V, are you not? And my relationship to her.
I know she was your childhood friend.
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Excuse you? I am well versed in the art of arson. Thank you very much.
Then what can you possibly...
Otis from Barnyard. Got
The
it.
most important consideration
put you
in
on
a
the list,
negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
Your condition. Let's hear it.
Wonderful. Here it is. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation,
Damn,
and
this was
lend
made
your
using
help
Unreal
to the
Engine?
House of the Heart.
And I gotta take a shot.
Damn, how many
Okay,
third-party stuff did they
sounds
need?
normal enough. But what do you mean?
There was a Counter-Strike
when the
ad
time
in here?
comes?
I didn't
When is
even
that
see it.
supposed to be?
That is for you to decide.
Oh, I got something in my teeth.
Oh boy, after credit scene. It's a good thing I sat here instead of going to go clean the litter box.
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Did I just slide? What are you going red for? Oh.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Paimon! The fuck, bitch! Gotta go around the goddamn rock.
That was that the good ending? I don't know. It feels like the good ending. Please tell me I unlocked a hard
A
mode.
reward on the road.
Yeah! Started a
Oh,
new
is
game
this the
to
place?
receive the Raven suit? Cool. That's the Raven suit. New Game Plus? Cool. New skills are added in New Game Plus? Cool. Upgrade enhancements added in New Game Plus? Awesome. Damn it, this game wants me to keep playing it. I thought we were done. I thought we were done, game. No, we're done for now.
I used to want you for,
What is this place?
for the
Somewhere long
afterparty.
forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble. No one comes here anymore.
That was
Nor does anyone
was
care
pretty
about what
cool.
once happened here.
Alright,
Although,
can't
this
believe I
place
finally
does
beat
have
this damn
something
game.
to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before
There,
I
that'll be
became
fine.
a harbinger,
My turn to beat.
and before Lenny
my
and the
turn to
others
beat it.
joined the House of the Hearth.
And I got you.
Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Why?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning.
Ha, got it.
Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth.
Oh, so they are
From the
biologically
outside,
related.
it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house.
I better get a new can. I'll be right back. Alright, before I open this can. Let me see. Is it going? Is it going? Are we good? Am I connected? Okay, it looks like I'm still connected. Okay. It looks like I reconnected. Oh, thank God. Anyway, I have Horoyoi grape. I just opened it. Let's get back to the story.
Clairvy was happy here. For a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process.
Jesus Christ.
There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
Jesus.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
No, Paimon.
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally.
Wow.
Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created.
Jesus.
Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Yeah, there's no way I would have been able to pronounce that. I'm just going to call it Perry. Perry?
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now. Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day, that light simply vanished.
Oh no. What happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself. Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success. Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother.
Oh.
Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Death.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free.
Damn.
It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Peruere end her life. From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled, and there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Killing the person at the very top.
Crucibina, you mean? But...
Correct. This is the place where Peruere killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules. Peruere won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Peruere. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
This is your story is just as much as Clary's.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories.
Both pleasant and unpleasant, I assume.
After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself, and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father.
And I gotta take another shot.
And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
The Clary we met, though, who is she exactly?
Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met, was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin. You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume. Of course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case. Clairvy died when she was 16 years old.
We're going over
but what
Arlecchino's
emerged from the
backstory.
flames was her 6-year-old self.
Cool.
Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who would listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight, they failed, yes? The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house
so
is
the reason she
impossible
can't
to
step
escape.
into the sun is because
And it is this
shadow.
very
Oh, okay.
perception
That makes
that,
sense.
no matter,
Wait, she's a what?
all
She's
we
a
have
what?
to do is
Yeah,
kill
sounds
her
to me,
again,
I'm
and
just
all
saying.
will be resolved.
She's
I
a
don't
what?
anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be
She's a
left
shadow.
behind this
Mortal from
time.
Genshin.
Wait! Paimon can
I am a
understand why you
shadow
might
of the
want
true
her
self.
gone, but isn't there another way?
She's a shadow of the past.
So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still
Oh,
your
like he knows
friend?
a shadow
Can
of
you
the
just talk to
past?
her first?
No, Clairvy.
Oh.
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nentoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them. I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run.
Is this really what you want to do?
Oh my god, we're voice acting?
Oh, there's voice acting for the Traveler?
Yes.
How much money did this have?
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are
And I gotta
two
take a
things
shot.
that must be avoided at all costs: anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall.
Oh no.
I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I gave your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Here they are, Father.
I gotta take a shot.
That's right, Father. You do have to take a shot.
I had to take two shots because of you.
Oh, you gonna execute him? Saying something like that would actually be a first for me.
Okay, this Fultz kid needs therapy.
Lenny!
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time. But I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh?
Ooh, since you're making a new
Are
character,
you
I should listen to some
Harry?
creation music.
Indeed, it's been a while,
You
Clairvy.
doing?
Harry!
Shh, stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Rusty, what are you doing?
Making a new character.
Oh,
okay.
we're going into the boss fight, I think.
Oh my god,
Father,
Corone is
let me
playing
explain.
Funny Garden.
Wow.
You know, having seen
Out
what she
of
looks
my
like
way.
in real life, she's fucking adorable.
Father!
I gotta take a my god. Oh, the word father is gonna kill my liver.
You chose to conceal a threat to the
Yep.
house. And for that, you must
Father.
be punished.
Shut the fuck up, Rusty.
Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to.
Should you
Folks,
summon
Why don't you
Guyver?
share what you heard?
Apparently, Guyver is hilarious.
Yes, Father.
God damn.
That's loud. I forgot I had to set the TV loud.
I've taken way too many shots now.
Secret midnight meeting
No,
number
you
3.
haven't. You haven't finished the bottle yet, and we're
Filio,
already
I finished
like
a can.
Nantoy,
an hour in.
Sato, Tai.
Oh, you finished the can? We'll finish another one.
I'm bound to finish another one
Nantoy
at this
clearly
rate.
said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filio was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
And I gotta take a shot.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us!
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father.
And I gotta take a shot. My God.
We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
You're wrong, Filiol. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar.
Yeah,
You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth.
And I gotta take a shot.
You know the type of work we do, Filiol. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us
I
for
like
half
how
a
every time
month.
I mention that
Wait a
it seems like you haven't taken
Now that I
enough
think
shots
about it,
out of nowhere. The game is
The
just
move
like,
to
you're
Poisson
absolutely
was just a way to
correct.
make it easier to
And
spy
then
on
starts
us, wasn't
making you
it?
take shots.
Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Filial, Nantoy, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Why? Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it. We broke the rules, plain and simple. And now we have to face the
I
consequences.
still can't believe there's a baseball
I'm sorry,
outfit
Sheplo.
for Elwyn.
Fultz.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Father.
And I gotta take a shot.
There's a galaxy. There's a galactic hero skin for Narm.
Accept our punishment.
Sheplo,
Narm is the
according to the
purple-haired
rules
chick
of the
with
House
bow
of
and arrow
Dragon,
who fell in love with
how
the
should
general.
these traitors be punished?
Huh?
She's a purple-haired chick with a bow and arrow who fell in love with an enemy general.
Oh dear.
All those who betray the house.
Yeah, no.
with
So
their
she's one of
lives.
those characters in the game
so
that
it
has a
shall
canon
be.
romance that if you try to get her intimacy all the way up, she tells you that I'm fucking married, you motherfucker. Why are you playing with my heart like this?
Wow.
I'm like, yo, that's fucked.
Father, please wait.
And I
Why
gotta
would
take a
they
shot.
do that? Let's see. Classes.
Something you want to say,
Blur.
Linny?
Please
Bard, I didn't put
reconsider,
Bard.
Father. What
My
Filial
God.
and the others did.
Does it really count as betrayal?
Are you regretting your life choices now? Yes, I would be.
I'm taking a few quick gulps of water. My God.
Sorry. This is pretty good.
We
I
all
just
come
love
from
imagining
broken families.
a bard that
From
can
the
throw
very
hands.
first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing
Mother
more
of
than to
fuck!
make it a real
I'm
home.
having to take so many shots.
Nah, if it was for the fact that I live with the fact that grappler that can't hit too
The
hard.
truth is, none of us know what a real
Grapple
home
can hit
should
too
look
hard. They
like.
hit like trucks.
I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father.
Can I take a shot?
Please, reconsider.
Can we just commence with the boss fight already?
I agree with Lenny.
No, we must say father at least 6 more times.
Father, please.
Fuck you! Fuck my life.
Lenny, you... I also agree with Lenny.
An order, once given, cannot be rescinded.
I still can't get over how there are 3 different versions
Given
of
the
Jessica in
extent
Langrous
of your
Removal.
determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different
Jessica
way.
is like she's essentially
Draw
the
your weapons.
she's the avatar of the
and
goddess. She's the one who tells the hero that he's meant to do great
weapons?
things
Father, are
and
you
save the world
referring
from
to a
darkness
duel?
and stuff like that.
Okay.
We have 3 versions of Jessica in Langrous Removal. We have regular Jessica, who's
Precisely.
you know
The
basically a
rules
MILF.
of the house will not be
we
altered.
have
Traitors must be punished.
we have young Jessica,
However,
who's like
Resolving disputes with a
got
duel
turned
is
into
also one of our rules, one that
a late
also
teenager.
applies to me.
And then we
Demonstrate a
have
sufficient showing of
the
strength,
Avatar of
and
Light,
I
which
shall
is like
offer
Lolly
a
Jessica.
concession.
Oh.
Wait.
Okay.
Father.
But I'm just sitting here
Motherfucker,
like, why are there 3 versions of you?
Why is
I'm
the
having
most
to take way
important?
too many shots, man.
Impossible.
Why is the most important one a
Father
lolly?
is way too strong.
Nah, man, they're all the same person. They're all equally parts important.
Well, since I'm taking so many shots, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm starting to feel it.
But this also changes the rating. You and your weak bladder. MILF Jessica is just a regular R. Teen Jessica is a SSR, and Avatar of Light is also SSR, but a lot harder to get.
Wow.
I'm just sitting there. I'm like, damn. I find that hilarious. It's like what's her name? Pura from Breath of the Wild series.
Yeah.
Like you get in Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, you get teenage Pura. In Breath of the Wild, you get Lolly Pura. And in Tears of the Kingdom, you get MILF Pura.
I'm like, I gotta save this man.
It only took her 200 years.
And I'm like, okay, we can do the bad ending pretty easily. He's like, no, I said I would do the so I had to teach him how to do flame warping so he could get into the afternoon. And he was able to do it. He immediately went back, but he did it. Imagine failing and being noticed, the guy who shit himself on stream. It's just insane how he comes with this idea. Like, wow, I want to do this crazy challenge. No preparation. Hasn't even played Scary Preach in God knows how long. How did you get it? And I smashed my fucking knee and I stomped on her throat. No. So yeah, it's now arcade. Well, arcade, Princess Quest 2, the Roxy, Escape Ending, Princess Quest 2. Oh, we have music on all the way, Chad.
I do love the fact that like the GM guides for lycanthropes is how to make them, you know, less overpowered. Is just like, you know, if the guide says it might have a silver weapon, let them have a silver weapon.
I don't know, getting there too fast. What's the deal? I think we're getting there too fast. I don't quite get it.
It's like I'm gonna have to do the laundry tomorrow.
Like, this level specifically was really crap one patch because the shooters would like keep shooting between maps, so every single shooter on the map would be able to hit you at all. Time to take her eyes. Yeah. The game quality, this repair is like abnormally shitty. Like what's up with the eye? It's a piece of eye. It's crazy. His body looks fairly good texture-wise, but his eyes, it's like, what? Very yellow. Nice and rough on him. 6 hours? Like, years.
That's an 8. Damn it. What a pain in the ass.
Alright, so yeah, quickly, how much do I remember it? I know that you have to get like 2 parts. Like it's one of the different boxes. There he is, running into the wall. Crazy thought. Last time I did this may have been like percent. I think the conveyor.
It's a pretty fair roll.
600%. But I mean, so was this. I think it's gonna take longer than 600%. Turn. Return. Yeah. We say 4 minutes. Now you go so much slower. You're going to get nap time every day.
I mean, just roll a 14 in vitality?
18,000.
Jesus Christ.
Aside. Yeah, I still this. I want to look as SC. She turns into green. I was thinking, I'm not going to realize my cat. So, and when she turns into red, she sets off an electromagnetic shock that fries your life. EMP flow. Somebody told me that the causing me out of bed.
Great.
Alright, so when she turned into red and let off an EMP, she's scared. She's being ignored. If she doesn't get pets for a certain amount of time, that's when she goes critical. How will she be contained?
Alright. I've emptied my bladder. Now I can proceed.
Maybe 759. 759. Continue over here.
Boss fight.
Did you hear that, Traveler?
Boss fight.
Letting the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that? If they lose,
No,
those
we
people
can.
from the house are really going to be executed. Hey, are you listening?
Is executing them really what she wants?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
21, 10 plus 7 plus
Back then, she never
5.
actually answered my question.
So they actually
That
get
makes the answer
22.
pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Oh, looking at that expression on her
So
face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
There's no way the knave will lose on purpose, although...
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the
And I
House
gotta
of the
take a
Hearth.
shot. My god, this is the... How long has it been since I took this many shots?
And you're not even drunk.
You're not even drunk yet.
It's only 3% alcohol, so...
What's wrong? Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
I like to see for myself what the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers can do.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
Yeah. She needs a witness. She needs to witness what the
I'll allow it.
what the
We do have a ready-made
what the
dueling ring at our
13th of the
disposal,
12
after all.
of the 12 harbingers.
All I would
can
advise is
do.
this.
7,
Keep a
6, 9,
firm
10,
grasp
12,
on your weapon, and give it your all.
7,
Any less,
6,
and you may just lose your life.
9.
She needs to
Boss
witness
fight!
what
No,
the
alright,
what-
shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, I'm the boss fight! I think I might be a little tipsy.
Really? What makes you say that?
I don't know. I can feel it in my head.
Coming at ya! Attack!
And voila!
Coming at ya!
With these rising flames,
Hold the line!
is it my turn now?
Are you alright?
Closer now. Is it my turn now?
Water jet!
Now that's more like it.
Bombs away!
With these rising flames, is it my turn now?
Hey there!
How amazing.
Go!
And voila!
Attack!
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purge.
Oh fuck!
Oh, there's even stronger than rising flames. Is it my turn now?
Hey there!
Getting gear!
The countdown has begun. Like a fly tangled in a web.
And voila!
Ah!
With these rising flames,
Hold the line! Hey there!
witness my rise.
Hang in there!
Look,
Hey there!
trapped like a bunch of helpless animals.
Bombs away!
Shut up, Lenny! Stop backseating! I didn't ask for you to backseat. Shut the fuck up.
Hey there!
Okay,
Watch out!
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy.
Hang in there!
Yes.
Okay.
Umbrella warfare, I...
Summon small animals?
The countdown has begun.
I'm not gonna put all these in. That's a lot.
Like a fly tangled in a web.
You know what? I should really re-up on this.
Try to pace yourself.
Rebuild!
Oh, second phase. I think. Oh no, it's Sephiroth! Oh no, never mind. Of course it's Sephiroth. Flames of Parawar.
Now's our chance. My blade is all that remains.
What the fuck is this? Ouch.
First level one hit, sure.
Ah, no.
Oh, you can't get recovery until 5th level.
Ah,
That's rough. That would have been nice to have. Did you know that cancer at 5th level can get a technique that restores their own HP?
Wow.
Aha.
Also get a technique that lets them fly.
Oh.
Watch out for Father's movements.
Shut up, Lenny!
Coming at you! A brash maneuver!
Get to the...
Sticks.
Now's our chance. The sun and moon.
Over here!
Let's get
Back! Okay.
Bell songs aren't magical. Oh no, I'm out of liquid components.
Allow me!
Watch out for Father's movements. Look out!
Fire!
Your punishment made manifest.
A brash maneuver! A lapse in judgment.
Now's our chance.
Over here! I'm fine. Haha!
Oh god. But why is it freezing?
Bardic and magic. If a bard hears a spell song, even if they can't see it before, they immediately know the magic spell song.
Freminet!
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Characters who can hear can plug their ears,
Oh, I know.
making them a +2 bonus to resist.
No! I'm sorry, Father!
They receive a -2 penalty for being hard of hearing for those checks that would be effective.
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Damn.
Oh man, there was a whole lot.
Nobody move.
Surprisingly advanced class.
Father, no!
Oh, I gotta take a shot.
Made it out, did you?
However,
You're
characters
stronger
can
than I
only benefit
expected.
from this spell song once every 20 minutes.
A crimson moon. I can't move.
Wait, so what does that mean for a song to have a
Still.
prelude?
Not strong enough to beat me.
Oh boy, it's like I'm relearning the game all over again.
Dang. It was a one-sided fight. One-sided fight from the start.
Okay. So the prelude is the amount of time that needs to be played before the effect actually takes place. So the healing spell song is useless in combat, but useful outside of combat.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
Damn, she fucked him up.
Brother, are you all right? Lenny. Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment
God.
stands.
No!
But it takes 6 rounds to get going?
Things would end like this.
Okay, that's interesting.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of
I guess
strength
it can't
and
be too
determination.
strong, or else everybody would use it.
In light of
6
this,
rounds,
I'm
though, is a bit
prepared to
much.
change the method of execution.
Hey,
Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for
removes target
safekeeping.
equipment.
Do you still have them?
There is a song
Yes.
that literally
I wasn't
addresses
sure
people.
what they were for, but I've kept them super safe.
Wow.
I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment.
Oh my
Under
god, there's a
certain
level
special
7 spell that just
circumstances,
steals
flames can
MP
be
from people.
extracted
That's
from my
awesome.
person and preserved.
Energy
Once
javelin.
ingested, searing pain will spread across
Blink?
A bar
every
with
inch of your
A
body.
bard that shoots energy
No
javelins?
harm will
Nah,
come to
this
you
is
physically,
these
but
are
your
true speed
memories
spells
will
from
be
level 7 to
burned
10.
away. If
Oh,
you
okay.
can withstand the pain.
The bard
When you
spell
awake,
songs are.
You'll have forgotten everything you know
Kinda funny.
about the house
And I
of the
got that
hearth.
shot.
There are some useful
and
ones,
will be
like ones that
expelled from the
decrease evasion and
organization.
accuracy of monsters, or fuck up their spellcasting.
In other
And then there's
words,
stuff like recovers MP,
administering
but
this
very
concoction
slowly,
will
like
kill
once every
the
20
version of
minutes.
you that grew up in the house
Which
and give you a
I guess
new
if you don't have any magic grass, and
So that
y'all are
means
just like,
the young man that I thought looked familiar, the one selling newspapers outside the Pali Maronia, he must have been the same Herrera we saw on the list of executions. He wasn't killed at all.
Memory is a
if y'all are camping,
mysterious thing
like
indeed.
that, I guess that'll
Losing a
come
portion
in
of your
handy.
memories will alter your sense of self.
No, if my understanding of the knave is right, she really thinks of that as killing him. The Herrera that lived in the House of the Hearth is dead, The one that remains is simply a normal person living out his life with his beloved. Oh my gosh, so he had to lose his memories in order to get some Riz? Damn. Even so, it's much better than actually ending their lives.
So, you're just letting us
Okay,
go, Father?
so now I understand.
Yeah, I got you.
Bards also can get pets.
What?
Bards can also get pets.
You misunderstand.
Yeah.
Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of
think
you
so.
standing
Think at
before
third
me
level
will
they can
die,
take a slug that
and our
allows them to summon
secrets will
small
die
animals.
with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go.
Interesting.
Because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father.
I got you.
I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Wait, if anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. What happens if you're horny?
What?
The knave says that anger makes you impulsive and sorrow causes you to waver. So what happens if you're horny?
What about you? You surprised me.
Is that not a legitimate question?
No, well, just like it's a legitimate question of would you ask that?
Because how many times has Liddy tried to jackhammer me?
I think he's having an influence on you.
I'll remember.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
I gotta take a shot. God damn it.
Chaplot, Fultz, Elwar. Take them back to Poisson.
And I gotta take a shot.
And bring Linny and the others as well.
Poisson!
I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames.
Why are we mentioning that
them,
place?
The choice is yours.
Unless
Goodbye,
you can take a shot.
children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father.
And I gotta take a shot.
Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Father!
And I gotta take a shot.
Let's go.
Damn, I realize. I just realized something,
Here,
right?
grab my arm, Linny.
Because I'm looking over
I'll
some
help
of these
you walk
characters, right? If Arna gets first shot when she becomes a level 5 artificer, she can fire 6 shots from her 2 pistols.
Wow.
That one shots most bosses.
Imagine if it was one shot, man.
Can we talk now?
I mean,
I've been
Saitama is
waiting
one
for
shot
a
man in a
super
way.
long
He's just
time.
punching.
Yeah.
But like, if he actually used a gun.
You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming?
No, he is a grappler, so he gets to attack.
What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
Impressive.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little.
Oh my gosh. Alakino's like me. We don't sugarcoat things. Younger self, and she's probably had enough lies.
Oh. Okay then.
Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like that?
Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she?
Yep.
Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness.
Yes,
Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope.
Aww.
You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, "For the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die."
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down. But somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice.
Aww.
Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate.
Dual wielding.
It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past. Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry,
I don't think
I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father,
And
too.
I gotta take a shot.
I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
Really?
Yep.
Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight.
Well, Paimon will.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard.
Oh, I bet you would have been a better bard than Venti.
Playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom? Even
Good,
if there was no one
Venti
there to
does
listen,
everything that bards are supposed to. Get drunk and do nothing.
No matter what.
You're supposed to be doing a little more. Instead, he's doing drunk and doing nothing.
I think you expect too much of your bards.
No, I expect much from Venti since he's a literal god. Instead, he does nothing. He disappoints me.
That's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses.
I mean,
One for me,
there's
one for
a
Perry,
god,
and one for
but
Mother.
there's a god, but
It's just too
there's
bad Perry
people
doesn't like wearing
pretty much don't
dresses.
need them right now.
And Mother? She probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day.
Now that would be kind of dumb.
Those yokai you mentioned.
But
what do they look like?
They look like furries.
I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face. Are there any yokai like that?
I mean, there's an Oni.
Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying.
Oh yeah, they get high off of magic weed.
I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
Yeah, I bet you would love Sumeru. You would have had all the magic weed you could ever want.
Wait, hold on. There's an easy way to figure out if a game
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicus.
And I gotta take a shot, motherfucker.
Oh no! That must have been hard for all of you. What happened next?
Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly. Thanks to Detective Paimon, of course.
She donned the glasses and mustache. Paimon.
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me.
Days back. Getting mad at Paimon again.
So it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Clary is listening really intently to Paimon's story about our time in Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all her troubles have been forgotten. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been able to truly relax. But I'm not sure how long this moment can last.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
As time passes, she'll probably forget everything we told her and go back to being the scared little girl who could only hide in the shadows. Huh. I was so busy thinking I almost didn't notice. The sun has risen.
Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the
And I got
Hearts.
Now, all right, let's
by my authority as the knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
There we go.
I wonder if this
Now
works.
there's no longer a shadow and she can move.
Does this work on someone who's
Clairvy.
unconscious or just sleeping?
She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures. But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Letty,
Father?
what you doing? And I gotta take a shot. Is that why you came back, Liddy? To make me take a shot?
It's Linny!
My
Hey,
face, father.
Linny!
Yeah, you said it again.
Motherfucker.
What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Well, at least he isn't trying to jackhammer me. I feel really good about that. Damn, the emotional moment's the only time I get a break.
Father, the bottled
Oh, damn, I'm
flames
out.
have been administered.
I don't have any more.
Filial and the others have left the house.
And you? What have you decided?
Turn on the AC. It's getting a little warm in here.
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father.
Start adding some
But-
spell songs.
We never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Freminet feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But
Hotel
I decided to come
Bouffe d'été.
back and tell you where we stood.
Huh. That's a name I never thought I'd ever hear.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas. I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility, one not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Resistance, Referend, Lullaby. Morale.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning, from the very moment she suggested a duel. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough or smart enough.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength.
Prevents
For
the
someone
use
of your
combat
talent, though,
feats.
that's something that will come with time.
Goddamn.
Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father.
Lower class levels.
Thank you.
This
Children must grow up to surpass their parents.
languorous.
Only then can a family continue to flourish.
Yeah.
The road
Number
ahead is not an
causes
easy
those who
one.
hear it to
So I'll
temporarily lose
ask
a
you
level in
one
each
last
class they
time.
have. This reduction will
Are
affect
you
the venture
certain
level.
you
It will
want
not
to
reduce
stay?
maximum HP or MP.
You've done so much for me, Father.
Reduction of class
And
level
that
may
kindness
cause the loss
must
of
be
combat
repaid.
feats and techniques in
Plus, with Project
most
Stuja
recent
at
abilities
hand,
be lost.
there are many dangers ahead. And I, for one, don't intend to back
If
down.
a class is reduced to
Protecting
zero
my
this way,
family
it is
at
as
all
though
costs.
the character does not have the class at all.
That's my conviction.
Then you're
Wow,
welcome to stay.
That's awesome.
As for
that's
Project
crazy fucking
Stuja, you
call.
need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries
see why
try to
that's
take us
reserved
down,
for
I'm
high-level
prepared to
ones.
teach them a lesson. Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment.
Cool.
No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Cool.
There it is, performance.
Alright. I keep forgetting. So, for a weapon, I gave her Hu Tao staff because it's pretty much the closest thing that could fit. Anyway. Damn. How'd I manage to keep a level 40 Alakino alive? I don't know. Anyway, let's forge for stuff. Take. Take. Wanna Fanta, don't you wanna? Can I hold it?
Transfixed!
Oh. Wow, I can't hold it. Never mind.
Let's share that. Let's share it.
Laid bare.
Feeling lucky?
Let's share it.
Watch out!
Let's play.
Cha!
Hey. Let me try doing it. Click. Bing.
Coming at ya!
My turn.
Hey there! Rest and rebuild! Watch out! A proper send-off! From Destino with...
This is where
Wait. Let me heal myself first. Alright. Time to mess with the. Time to mess with that. Oh, wait.
17 hours, 20 minutes on the live timer. This is the longest stream I've ever been.
Wait, no. Time to mess with time.
Dudes, until next time, until, I don't know if the next game will bring you up, but here we go. 1,000 for all the things. Golden Pool.
Didn't Linny say that Lynette and Freminet were...
See, I said I was gonna go to the tournament with the bloody chance for 6 hours.
I gotta go. Motherfucker.
So my 18-hour estimate, I could have gone in 16 hours, a couple mistakes here and there, but like nothing stupendous. Like I said, Pizza Sim, the biggest. It's to just being an idiot in Pizza Sim. Besides that, it's like 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. It is a damn good run overall. To learn 17 games and doing back-to-back, getting more.
Well, I think that is good for now. I am going to spend the rest of this time drinking some water, and then I can prepare for my Stardoom stream tomorrow. I might take next week off because next week is when I'll be taking a vacation with Mama Sagi to Singapore. And that way I can like get some things done around the house before we leave.
I'll make a playlist with them in the description.
Anyway, thank you all so. Oh god, that was the most meta drinking game I ever put myself through. Because how many times has
really
father been said? And how many?
You didn't really get
shots
drunk?
No. I don't think so. At least I mean, I feel warm. I feel warm, but I don't know if that means I'm tipsy. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me. Hope to see you all at Stardew. If you like this video, be sure to press the like button. If you want to see more of my content, be sure to press the subscribe button and hit the bell. Remember to be happy, remember to be healthy, and remember to be heavenly. Good night, buddy. Kisses. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye bye. Boy, say bye.
Oh, bye.
Nothing.
Bye.